Hello everyone, this is Bryant with sfftsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Fiesta Texas. And it is time for the Oktoberfest Food Festival. So Oktoberfest has started earlier this year at the end of August, and it'll run through the end of October. So on the weekends, you'll be able to enjoy some specialty live entertainment, some drink offerings, some food offerings. So we'll give you a full tour of the event, show you where the food booths are, the theming, where the entertainment is taking place. They've really amped up the menu items this year and some of the decor, so we're very excited to go check it out. Let's head into the park. We have made our way into the park, and of course you've got this little information kiosk right here by the entrance. So if you want a paper menu and other information for Oktoberfest, just stop right here and pick it up. You can see they got the sign right there. Now of course most of the stuff happens in Spotsburg, so we will head directly that way right now. Right here near the entrance, or I should say the Texas State Square area, you do have an information booth back here, and there is some signage here that will kind of give you an idea of what's going on with the Oktoberfest Food Festival. And you can see the food sampler is $39.99. You can get a food sampler plus an Oktoberfest mug with the first beer included for $49.99. And then for $59.99, you get the food sampler plus 2 Oktoberfest mugs. And of course, that first beer is included. So you can see the mugs hanging out there at the information booth, and you can buy your lanyard here. So this is definitely a nice way to just straight up enjoy the festival. I am curious if this stuff is on the dining plan. We'll move on down and see. As we pass by Boomerang doing all of its boomeranging over there, you run into the little walkway that goes under the railroad. And we've got all kinds of fun little Oktoberfest decorations with the pretzels and the signage and the banners. It all looks really nice. This is a good way to you know, be like, hey, Oktoberfest is this way. Let's go. Let's eat some pretzels. And as you make your way into this little Oktoberfest Village area, you run into an apparel stand. So let's see if we can try to see kind of what they've got going on here. You can buy like some hats, some lederhosen, some other shirts. So some of the shirts in here are kind of fun. You can see the I don't give a schnitzel shirt, and you can see the I'm on my worst behavior shirt. These are a lot of fun, and then of course they do have the Oktoberfest logo there with them. Pretty wild. This is definitely kind of a new thing for this year. If you're interested in that, they've got all kinds of stuff in there. You swing across the way and you run into the Bavarian Bites booth, which is your first food booth that you run into. So we'll give a look at that menu real quick. And as you'll see, you've got the bacon wrapped bratwurst, the German bratwurst wrapped in applewood smoked bacon on a skewer. Kielbasa, German sausage served on a pretzel with pretzel bun with spicy mustard. Those are both $9.99. You've got potato pancakes, mini potato pancakes served with applesauce and sour cream, $8.99. Apple strudel, $6.99. Baked strudel pastry with apple pie filling. Of course, you can get some bottled beverages here. And as we continue past Coaster Candy, you've got the fun photo ops. You've got the great banners up across. And here, kind of in the central area, is where the beer tapping ceremony takes place. So a little bit of live music, a little bit of beer tapping. You can see that takes place Saturday and Sunday at noon and 3:30 p.m.
Dog. I have a question. So when we think about the Oktoberfest, we think of something. Okay, when you think, oh, you. When you think about October, tell me good and loud, what do you think of? Go. Halloween. Halloween, I love it. Okay, one more. Wait a minute. Okay, one more. When you think about October, what do you? Candy. Okay, candy. All right. Okay, I can see that. Not bad, you guys. This guy, he's good and hydrated over here. Okay, so that was pretty good. I think we're just ready to get going. So when we do the actual keg topic, oh, did I tell you that's why we are here? Okay, everyone with the right, here we go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They've definitely upped their decor game this year. I love the banners and everything you can see going across. We've also got this little Spotsburg Brewing Company set up here with the Oktoberfest Food Festival logo. Just a nice, fun little photo op. And you have some stuff down there, but I think we're gonna go towards Bugs Whitewater Rapids next and point out those food booths. So you've got Bugs Whitewater Rapids, the log ride entrance down that way, and then right over here you've got the Pretzel House and the Beer House, which are going to be a food and a drink booth. We'll go to the Beer House booth, stand here. So right off the bat you can see all kinds of beer offerings. You can get a blood bag for $15.99. You can get a Jell-O shot syringe for $9.99. And then they've got a couple mixed beverages. You've got On the Rhine, vodka, Malibu rum, triple sec, strawberry puree, grenadine, and cran apple juice. Or you can get the Green Fairy, vodka, Midori, pineapple juice, or blue Caraco. Those are both $13.99. Now, as we swing across to the Pretzel House of Delights, you can see all kinds of stuff here. You've got pictures of the pretzel sticks and the barbecue ribs, but you can get beef brisket poutine, beef brisket served over potato chips with brown gravy and cheese curds, braised beef with beer cheese spatzel, braised beef served over egg noodles with beer cheese sauce. You can get the German barbecue ribs, slow cooked pork ribs glazed with German barbecue sauce. Those are all $9.99. You could get the Bavarian pretzel sticks served with beer cheese for $6.99. And then they also have this new offering, the salted caramel pretzel ice cream for $8.99. So that's Dutch chocolate topped with caramel, sea salt, and Medi pretzels. So much wider offerings this year for sure. All right, so we started our food adventure. We went to the Pretzel House first, and their point of sale was down, which happens, not a big deal. So they asked us to go to another booth to actually purchase the options we wanted, bring our receipt back, get that stuff. So we went to a different booth, which had a pretty long line, which a bummer, but I guess it's good for them. We went up, we explained what was going on, a little bit of confusion. They ended up finally getting it kind of rung up. They went to use the dining pass, which, another thing, we said it wasn't on the dining plan, but all the stuff is on the dining plan, it's just not labeled. They went to run the dining plan, wouldn't work, so then they wrote the stuff down on the receipt. We took the receipt back over, it was kind of word of mouth thing. It was really wild. A lot of processes for two simple food items, but we finally got the food, so let's dig in. So our first stop was at the Pretzel House, and you can see this is the beer cheese spatzel with beef. It's braised beef served on a bed of egg noodles with beer cheese sauce. Kind of interesting looking. We'll see how it tastes. And then, of course, we got the Bavarian pretzel sticks, which are also served with beer cheese. You get two pretty decently sized breadsticks with that. All right, y'all, we're gonna try this beer cheese spatzel first. It's definitely got some flavor to it. Let me get another piece of beef. That was a very fatty piece of beef. Not sure this is braised, but it doesn't have a bad flavor. The noodles are cooked fine. The beer cheese is pretty bold. Definitely nice and filling for sure. All right, so the second thing we got from the Pretzel House booth are these pretzel sticks, which actually look really good. They come with the beer cheese. We'll give that a try. It tastes a lot better than like the standard pretzel you're gonna get in the park. And I think it's probably about the same price. So if you love pretzels like I do, come do the pretzel sticks. Don't do like a normal pretzel that's been, you know, kind of sitting. These are really good. And of course, it certainly adds quite a bit with Fiesta Texas having their own German area. I do love these big wreaths that they hung. These are very fun. All kinds of stuff. And you can see it's pretty popular right now. Lots of people trying to get them some nice beverages. So we'll head down this way to check out the rest of the offerings here in Spotsburg. All right, so you have the Grand Carousel. And then right next to that, you've got this crazy dude with his beer and his lederhosen. Just another really crazy, awesome photo op. Maybe slightly terrifying, but definitely an A for effort on this. He definitely adds a lot. And remember, he's always watching. So, crazy double fisting man is right here with his beers. You run into the Munich Munchies booth and Der Pourhaus, which is another drink booth. So let's look at Der Pourhaus really quick. You've got the German Mule, which is another mixed drink. Bourbon, Jägermeister lemonade, ginger syrup. You've got Der Schlag, Captain Morgan rum, pineapple juice, grenadine, cran apple juice. These are both $13.99, and of course you can see all of the other beverages they're serving down below. And you can also get your blood bag and your Jello shot syringe here. So we kind of showed you the sampler offerings near the beginning of this video, but they do have it to where you can just purchase the mugs on their own. So of course a regular beer is $11.99, which is kind of what you're seeing here on tap, but you can get an Oktoberfest mug for $2, or you can get this fancy ceramic stein for $15, or add $15 to the beer, I should say. So, and then of course mug refills are $9.99. So kind of a fun way to remember your visit. And of course your other big food home base is Munich Munchies. And this is where you will find all kinds of other new stuff again. So you've got chicken schnitzel, fried chicken breast, filet with jalapeno on a stick. It sounds very familiar to San Antonio, I'm sure. You've got the sour braten with mashed potatoes, German beef pot roast served with red skin mashed potato. Sounds good. Those are both $9.99. You can do the German meatballs, which you see a picture of there. That is the pork and beef meatballs served with white wine caper sauce. And then you've got, oh man, I'm gonna say this wrong, Bratkartoffeln, seasoned and roasted cottage potato wedges, $6.99. Or another dessert offering with German chocolate cake, classic chocolate cake with caramel, pecans, and walnuts, topped with coconut icing. So this whole area is really just jam-packed with all kinds of good little treats. Our second food stop was at the Munich Munchies booth, and this is the sour braten with mashed potato. That is German beef pot roast served with red skin mashed potato. Let's see, we've got the pot roast there, mashed potatoes, a little bit of sauce to go with it. We also picked up the German meatballs from that booth. So these are the pork and beef meatballs served with white wine caper sauce. Nice little small serving there. Looks like we also got some cheese and seasonings on there as well. So our second big food stop was at the Munich Munchies booth. And the first thing we're gonna try is this sour braten, which is like a pot roast, like we said, with the mashed potatoes. Try to get everything in on here. Look at that. Not bad. That's really nice. Lots of flavor in the sauce. The pot roast pretty much falls right apart when you stick a fork in it. Mashed potatoes. I'm not even sure if I'm really tasting the mashed potatoes. The sauce might kind of take over. I got some mashed potato there. It's all really good. Nice flavor palette. The one thing I'll say, with the exception of like the beer cheese, everything has had kind of a different palette going on with it. So let's try these meatballs next. So there's a look at that German meatball with that caper sauce. They did put some seasoning and some looks like maybe Parmesan on top. So we're bop that whole thing in. That's interesting. Completely different flavor palette than the other things we've tried, which I respect. your caper sauce has a bit of like a twang to it, but the meatball is like a very standard meatball. So some of the other things they've done out here with the food festivals that have meatballs, it tastes very similar to that, but the sauce really does elevate it. Really nice. It's unique. I'm not sure I've ever really had a caper sauce in a theme park, so I don't know, pretty good. All of these, you know, all the things we've tried so far have been really nice. Your other piece of entertainment for Oktoberfest is Der Worst Band. We caught a glimpse of them playing during the beer tapping ceremony, but they also play here in Sangerfest Hall at the stage. You can see that's at 1:30 p.m. and 5 p.m. Unfortunately, we missed both of these, but it's a lot of fun. So come grab you some Oktoberfest food, hang out in Sangerfest Hall, and enjoy some music. So of course, Spassberg is kind of your main hub for the Oktoberfest offerings, but we do have some other places to go check out around the park where you can pick up some adult beverages. Right here on the main midway of Crack Axle Canyon is where you run into one of your drink booths, which is Frankenstein's. And it does look like they're kind of doing a crossover between Oktoberfest and Fright Fest with this one. But they've got all kinds of beers, and you can see the menu offerings there. You can get the Chupacabra Blood, which is bourbon, Malibu rum, blue Curacao, I don't know, lime juice and pineapple juice. You can see the beers they're serving there. Also, our oh-so favorite blood bag cocktail and syringe jello shots are also available. So right here on the boardwalk, you run into another of your drink booths. This one is called Clown Juice, and it's got a lot of our kind of typical things that you would see here. You do have a few different kind of mixed drinks. You've got Jack the Ripper, Tito's Vodka, Midori, Peach Schnapps, Triple Sec, Orange Juice, Sweet and Sour, and Cranberry Juice. Der Worst, Hennessy Cognac, and Passion Fruit Juice. Those are both $13.99. Then you've got your blood bag and your jello shot. Of course, over here you have Candy Storm, you have Hustler, and then you have the final drink stand for Oktoberfest / Fright Fest. It's called Zombie Shots, and you do have a few kind of custom drinks here. You've got the beer lichen, which is Tito's Vodka, Gold Bacardi Rum, Sweet and Sour with Monster Energy drink. And you've got Two Fools Red, Jägermeister Southern Comfort, Di-Sirona, Raspberry Syrup, and Pineapple Juice. You also have all of these beer offerings, and of course your jello shot and cocktail. All right, everyone, that does it for this look at the Oktoberfest Food Festival here at Six Flags Fiesta Texas. We tried 4 things. As you saw, they have all kinds of stuff. We just kind of got filled up, but everything we tried was pretty good. I love all the new offerings. They have the enhanced decor. They have the beer tapping ceremony, which was a lot of fun. So make sure you come check it out. And like I corrected, it is on the dining plan. So if you have snack credits, meal credits, you can use those to get that food, or you can buy the sampler. If you want to see more about Oktoberfest, make sure to visit our guide in the description below, because that'll kind of give you a rundown of everything at the booths and some of the other reviews and photos we've taken. If y'all have any questions, of course, make sure to let us know in the comments below. We'll try to do our best to help you, even with our crazy hat hair. But all in all, we had a lot of fun, and even with the hot weather, it was still not a bad time. So we thank y'all for watching, and we'll see you soon on our next theme park adventure.